The Grizzlies open the playoffs against the Los Angeles Kings with home ice advantage. But playoff hockey never goes according to plan. Through 4 intense games, this series has had momentum swings, big goals, clutch saves, and in Game 4 it took double overtime to decide the series. Let's jump into round 1 and see how the Grizzlies handled their first playoff test.
Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Sticks and Pucks. We are here today for year number 5, first round of the playoffs. Your Montana Grizzlies got that number 2 seed at the end of the last video and jumped over LA, and LA will be the 3 seed. So the Grizz will have home ice advantage here. We'll play 4 games, first 4 games here in this video. Play games 1 and 2 in Glacier Ice Rink. And then games 3 and 4 down in LA. And we'll see if we're 1-1, 2-2, 3-0, 3-1, 4-0. We could sweep it. Who knows? But we're going to play the first 4 games and see where the series stands. Check in on the other series. And then we will close down the video. And remember, if you want to watch the Max Be a Pro series, that's going over there on the other side here. And he is on the Winnipeg Jets, and they are pushing through his first season with them. So don't forget to watch Max's Be a Pro. He is a member of the Montana Grizzlies, and you will see him here today in his Grizzly uniform. And then the other series, the Be a Pro, he is a member of the Winnipeg Jets. Alrighty, so that's where we're going, that's where we are, and that's where we're going to be. So we will catch you on the ice for the third period of game number 1, and that is coming up next. Welcome back, YouTube. We're here at Glacier Ice Rink for Game 1, third period in this series here against the LA Kings. And after 2, the Griz are up 2-1 on the Kings. Andrei Wagner and Will Pankratz with the goals in the simulation. And now, can the Griz get an insurance marker and or just hold off the Kings and finish this out and take Game 1? Hamlin up to Toila. Toila going deep, tries to get around the net, he does. He looks to his D-man, right there, shot, oh, and a save made. Niebauer steps up, oh, he misses Pavel Zacha. Tempe, shot, save made, Jordan Belay. Going behind, it's Kremers. Kremers up to Garelnik. Garelnik with speed, pulls up, gets hit from behind by Byfield and stole the puck and throws it up to Brant Clark. Gray Wagner coming over, breaks it up. Teague Wagner is there to pick it up. And Teague has got fired up to Javy Hamlin. Hamlin, out of a little bit of speed, tried to get it over to Gray. Could not hit it. Oh, big hit by Koltan Plant. Plant slips it to Teague Wagner. Wagner loses it. It's Gray. Gray loses it. Man, the defense is tight here in the playoffs. Soren Weiland breaks it up. Gray picks it up and he can't hold it. And it's back to Soren Weiland. Weiland is using speed to get around. Fires a shot and it blocked it by Brent Clark coming across the crease. LaFerriere goes in the slot. Blocked by Johnny Baird. Solid defense. And there's a penalty coming up on the Grizzlies. Saved there by Belay, and there's a penalty being called. A trip on, I believe that was Johnny Baird that got the tripping penalty. Oh, Marco is not happy about that. Preston Graves on the draw. Broken up. Here comes Daleen Rabbit. Daleen going to the outside. Daleen in the slot. Graves denied. Oh, man, he came right out to block that one. Daleen Rabbit cannot get a shot off. And there's Vrana. Vrana breaking in. Goes across the crease. Shot blocked. What a beauty. Blocked by Clay Walker getting down. And the puck goes high up and out of play. The defensive sacrifices you have to make in the playoffs. Oh, man, it is ratcheted up another level. Still 55 seconds left on the PK. 8:50 left in the third. Kremers with the face-off win. And nicely iced all the way down. LA back to retrieve is Matheson. To Tyler Toffoli, back in LA. Broken up there, the puck is loose. Picked up by Johnny Baird. Oh, he lost it. Penalty about to expire. There he is. Comes out of the box. Koltan Plant makes a nice check right there. Blocked right there. Matt Klein is able to pick it up. Mack fires it up to Ben Kramers. Kramers rips one. The puck is loose, and Vrana is there to pick it up. Here comes Toffoli. Oh, man, he gets through. Shot saved by Belay. And picked up by Koltan Plant. Plant fires it to Johnny Baird. Johnny Baird staving off a hit from Byfield. Baird tied up on the boards. He's got to kick it into space. Yeah, the Griz are going to have to wind it up, but they are killing clock at the same time. Klein, was looking for Baird. If he could have hit him, that would have been a streak. Right through. Klein. Roseculp. Max Roseculp. Got a big season. Gets it in the middle to Clay Walker. Walker holds, fires, save, Vasilevskiy. And he's going to hold on to it for the whistle. Buck 49 left. The Kings could be pulling Vasilevskiy any minute. Maybe have a chance for an empty netter to clinch this game. Danny Upton on the draw. Does not get it, but he ties it up. Oh, and the Griz cannot get in there. Here comes Toffoli, crushed by Niebauer. And now it's Pizzi. Back to Niebauer. Over to Upton. Dan Upton to Pizzi. Shot save! And rebound is loose, and it stays out of the net. Toffoli, broken up by Upton. Gets through. There goes Attendi. Broken up by Niebauer. Great block. Now the Kings have it with the extra attacker. Gorelnik. Shot save. Belay with the save. It's up to Hamlin. Hamlin to Dan Upton with an empty net in front of him. He's going to hit that one. No problem. Dan Upton's going to secure it. The Griz will take game 1, 3-1. He wanted that puck, called it, and then walks it in and snipe into the empty net. The LA Kings coach not happy, but hey, it's game 1. This one's gonna end in the Griz favor. There's like 26 seconds left. Comes back. Paco picked off and broken out by Toila. Toila with an empty net. He can just throw one in. Oh yeah, Max Toila. He's gonna cinch up an empty net, so the Griz will cash in on 2 empty nets and take this one 4-1, it appears. O'Reilly, shot save made Belay. Big hit there by Teague Wagner. And there's a whistle. Boom! I don't know what the whistle was for, but we'll do a face-off anyways. Shot through, save Belay. Shot through again, save Belay. And that's going to do it. The Griz are going to take game 1 over the Kings, 4-1. We'll see you in third period of game number 2. As the Griz celebrate with Jordan Belay. We're here in the third, and once again is the Griz up 3-1 this time. Holy smokes, they are just having a good time here against the Kings. And here comes Toila, who's already scored this game. Gets it to Gorelnik. Gorelnik to Kramers. Save made Vasilevskiy. That was a nice little look pass right over to Kramers. And a big save, Vasilevskiy. Kramers on the draw. Won by the Kings, though. Kempe destroyed by Hamlin. And now it's Max Toila. Toila looking for some space. Cannot get it. Hamlin with some nice D. Javy battles, kicks it up the boards. Kramers trying to get it. He does. Kramers. He's got Wagner. Cannot hit him with the pass. It's broken up. Uh-oh, right there, and a goal by O'Connor. Oh man, that was a nice play by the Kings. An early committal, Drew O'Connor puts it in. Early committal by the D. I think Johnny Baird was covering, and they just found a way to get one past. It's now 3-2. The stakes are getting a little bit tighter here. The Griz are going to have to sharpen up the D to make sure they can hang on to this one and take that 2-0 lead. There's a big hit there by Johnny Baird. Takes it. Oh, it gets roughed up by Brant Clark. Right on the boards. Now it's Matheson. Across, save Belay. Bray Wagner up to Baird. Johnny Baird. Oh, man, the Kings defense is fast. Preston with the big hit right there. Oh, no, Preston. Koltan Plant with the big hit. In the middle, Krebs. Works it through, picked up, and lands with Preston Graves. Graves fires it over to Soren Weiland. Weiland got thrown in on net. Save made, Vasilevskiy. Peyton Krebs picks it up, and Pavel Zacha has it. Zacha, shot, save, made, Belay. Keeping it to the outside. Shot again, gets through, blocked, and doesn't get all the way to Belay, and the Griz cannot break it out. Toffoli, what a block, Koltan Plant. Sacrificing the body. And there's the pass out to Pankratz. Will Pankratz getting around the D. Shot, save, made, Vasilevskiy. Back to Matt Klein. Tried to throw it and gets going. Oh, Vrana gets by Clay Walker. And alone, and he scores. Jacob Vrana has tied it up. Oh no, for the Griz, and suddenly it's 3-3. Belay couldn't come up with a save there, and suddenly the game is tied with 6 minutes left. Klein to Pizzi. Luke Pizzi. Shot blocked. Rolls to Dan Upton. Upton blocked in front by Pizzi. Max Rosecup shot save. Now the Griz are going to have to get one by Vasilevskiy if they want to win this game. Rosecup to Upton. Dan Upton pulls up. Gets some room. Shot a score! Upton! Oh man, he's got an empty netter and he just sniped another one. Oh man, Danny Upton have a playoff series. That one is huge. As he's pretty much stopped up here. Gave himself some time and space, came in the middle and sniped on Vasilevskiy as Rosecup was running screen traffic. He couldn't see anything, and Upton hit the empty net. There's Marco enjoying it. Oh yeah. He's pumped up for the boys. As Dan Upton grabs the Gino. Time is running short here. We're down to 2:56 and the Griz got the lead back. Had a bit of a slow third period here, but they have fought back to take the lead. Toila across, shot, Niebauer with the save. Ferrier dumps it in. Niebauer back to get it. To Gorelnik. Niebauer, Kramers, Toila. Toila. Shot save, Vasilevskiy, and he's going to hold for a face-off. The Griz still have to fly down to LA after this game and play games 3 and 4. Still to come in this video. Plant, Niebauer, broken. Oh, Plant redirects and it goes wide. Broken stick there on the slapper. Broken up there nicely, picked up by Johnny Baird. Net's empty. Dig it out to Koltan Plant. Plant, he's going to easily grab this one. Oh yeah! Koltan Plant is going to secure game 2 for the Griz on the empty net. And the Kings coach like, man, we almost had it. Fell apart at the end. So sorry, so sorry. Dan Upton will get the game winner here, unless LA scores in the next 30 seconds. Preston Graves with a clean face-off. Up to Pankratz. Pankratz dumps it in. Oh, Graves with a big hit. And another hit. Preston Graves, a little fireball out there. Then he pokes it free. To Teague Wagner. To Daleen Rabbit. Puts a shot on net. Blocked. Graves again. Kicks it. Free to Wagner. Wagner. Weiland blocked. Weiland again. Tipped through. Denied. Graves with it. Oh, what a play by Graves, the forecheck. And the Griz are going to take game 2. 5-3. With that empty netter. And Elkin Snipe takes the game winner. And the Griz are going to close this one out and move on to LA. Coming up next. We're in LA at the Crypto.com Arena. And the Griz are up 2-0 on the road. Huge goals by Teague Wagner. And Preston Graves have given the Griz the lead. Now let's see if they can clean this one up and make sure to secure the 3-0 series lead. Kramers passes up to Gorelnik. Gorelnik looking to break it out. Gives it up, and Zaka with a huge shot and a big save by Belay. Max Toila. Toila takes it. Gonna hit it into Gorelnik. Gorelnik goes wide. Shoots it on net. Vasilevskiy's gonna hold. No rebounds coming off of that shot. No rebounds. Koltan Plant on the draw. Wins it. Tip through. Save made. Vasilevskiy. Koltan Plant on the draw. Wins it. Right there. Niebauer. Oh, Niebauer could not get off the shot quick enough. Oh, big hit. And a pickup for Johnny Baird. Baird. Rebound. Goes in and backhands it by Vasilevskiy. Johnny Baird. Sick goal by Johnny Baird right there to make it 3-0. Griz in the lead and are powering this one. That was a big hit right there by Javy. Created the opportunity for Baird, and he does not miss. Johnny Baird with a beauty. Koltan Plant on the draw now. Wins it back. Javy Hamlin to Koltan Plant. Plant rips a wrister. Save made. Gray Wagner. Gray. Across, and a save made by Vasilevskiy on Koltan Plant. Here comes Krebs. Fires through. Easy save, Belay. Uh-oh, that could be icing. Teague Wagner didn't really put it to anybody, and that is going to be an icing. Plant doesn't get the draw. There's a big save by Belay. No chances in the playoffs. He holds on for the whistle. He'll do that face-off again. Face-off. Oh, geez. Another one. This time he gives it out to Wagner. Wagner to Gorelnik. Gorelnik is through. He's past him. He's on Deke. Oh, and a flying poke check by Vasilevskiy on Gorelnik. Great opportunity, better poke. And now LA has to ice it. Kramer's on the draw. Oh, too early. He got faked into a draw and loses the face-off here. Kramer steps up with a nice little hit. Nathan Krebs coming across Toila with the interruption. Right in there to Krebs. Glove save, rebound, goal! Peyton Krebs. LA almost had it, but Krebs is going to get it. And that'll set this LA crowd up a little bit. And now it's 3-1. The Griz need to shut down the crowd. They don't want them to get too excited here and give momentum to the Kings. Rabbit with a big hit. It's back. Klein. Across to Clay Walker. Walker to Rabbit. Rabbit trying to power past Brad Clark. He's got Pankratz for a shot. And a save made. Vasilevskiy. Clark to Kempe. Oh, big hit right there. Fired over to Rabbit. Pankratz loses it in traffic. It's over to Kempe. Clay Walker with the hit. Byfield broken up nicely. Quentin Byfield always dangerous. Back Daleen, Rabbit with it. Rabbit doesn't get the shot off. Right there in front, Walker tipped through and blocked. Daleen can't get it to the slot. 2:20 left to go. Byfield, he's going in alone. Oh, and Byfield just snipes it home. Griz could not catch up to him. They were gassed, and now it's 3-2. Now that goal by Johnny Baird is looking a little bit larger. First time in the series, it's a shot. The Kings coach actually looking excited. The Griz, they are now in crunch time. $1:47 left, up by 1. They need to keep pressing so they can hold on to this victory. You don't win the game in your zone here. It's turned over. And broken out to Krebs. Koltan broken up. The Griz need that puck back. Koltan with a steal. Gets it out. Shot saved by Belay. And the Griz are able to get it out. The net is empty. Kramers, goal! Ben Kramers. Empty netter. That could be the game clincher. Kind of what the Griz needed. A bad turnover right as Vasilevskiy was leaving the crease. And Ben Kramers is able to make it 4-2. And now the coach is going to be like, oh, damn, the time was wrong. Timing was wrong on that pull. And that might set the Kings back to a 3-0 deficit. 40 seconds to go in Game 3. Plant wins. There he goes, Koltan Plant. Shot blocked and loses control. And now it's O'Reilly. Dumps it in. Javy Hamlin to Wagner. To Plant. Plant to Niebauer. Niebauer just going to rip that one. And it looks like it was offside by half a step. Plant has got that quick draw X factor, but still doesn't get it. Goalie pull again. And a turnover again. Plant. Oh, he's taken out from behind, and that's going to be a penalty on the Kings for a cross check. Not really going to matter too much. The game is already pretty much settled. 12 seconds left. See if they can at least get off a good shot. Something to think about for next game, but no, the LA Kings are able to break it out. And they're going to push it short-handed. They pull the goalie to try to even it up. But the time is going to run out, and the Grizzlies have won Game 3 and are up 3-0 with a chance to sweep it in the next game. Oh boy, the pressure of a sweep coming up here in the next one. Can Belay and the Griz do it? We'll find out here in just a moment. Let's come back. We're here in overtime, actually, because I inadvertently hit the A button on the third period when we were down 3-1. And in the sim, the Griz scored 2 goals in the third to make it 3-3. Unbelievably, we have a shot here in overtime to get a game winner or a game loser and go back to Missoula for game number 5. So let's get this overtime underway here and see if we can win it. Here's a pass up to Toila. Max Toila with the move. Passes it to Kramers. Shot save made, Vasilevskiy. Oh, big hit. Breaks it up, and here's Javy Hamlin. To Gorelnik. To Teague Wagner. Wagner fires. Shot save made. Loose. In there. Oh, a save made on Gorelnik by Vasilevskiy. 1 goal to send the Griz to round 2 is all they need. 1 little goal. Koltan Plant on the draw. This line has produced a little bit, and they get one right now. Big hit right there by Johnny Baird. but he gets taken out on the boards. Here comes Zacha, step up and crunched. Johnny Baird with it. Baird over to Clay Walker. Walker up to Matt Klein. Matt Klein gonna stay with it, but Gray Wagner's there. Gray with it, fires, blocker save. Plant to the corner. Matt Klein right there. Johnny Baird tipped on the way through by Gray, and it would not go. Pavel Zacha taken on by Matt Klein. Matt Klein wins the battle. Gets up to Gray. Gray driving deep. Driving deep. He's got a pass. Cannot make it in front. Kempe, step up by Klein. And now it's Koltan. Koltan, shot save. Jordan Belay. Huge save on Koltan. Rebounds loose. Belay is going to cover. With 7:42 left in overtime. Preston Graves out there. Third liners getting a chance here in OT. Faceoff is won by Graves. Niebauer flings it up to Daleen Rabbit. Rabbit. Graves deflected and stolen and smudged by Vasilevskiy. It's crazy that this game is in OT. Total accident, but it worked out for the Grizzlies. Niebauer cannot get off a shot. Deflects low into the corner. Daleen fakes it, goes around the other way. Shot is up. Oh, and it deflects wide. O'Connor into the bench from Niebauer. Mini power play for the Griz with the guy in the bench. Oh, they couldn't make the pass across. But Graves with the steal. Preston Graves, shot save, Vasilevskiy. Loose, Rosecope. Shot blocked, goes in the corner. Luke Pizzi chases it down, but he cannot get control. O'Connor broken up by Hamlin. Up to Dan Upton, he's been huge in this series. Oh, but he gets poked and loses it quickly. O'Reilly, down to about a minute left. Anderson, Mikey Anderson taken in the bench. Pizzi to Rosecope. Max Rosecope digs, drops it to Upton. Shot save made, Vasilevskiy. Broken up. Oh, cannot get control. Bordelot, broken up. Here comes great Teague Wagner. Teague, across, all the way. Picked up, Gorelnik, cannot get the shot on net. Pakal goes it to Palmieri, broken up. Palmieri gets it back, still 20 seconds left. Toila down for a block, and it lands with Dan Upton. He gets taken down, but it lands with Gorelnik. Still got 16 seconds left. Ian Gorelnik across the Toila. Toila to Wagner. T cannot get a clean shot. The forecheck breaks it up. Toila backhander, save made. Wagner kept in by Clay Walker. And Byfield knocked him down, and the puck is loose, and we're going to a second. Oh man, if that one could have got a good shot on net. A second OT coming up. Second OT with LA's life on the line. Oh my goodness. Face off, one to Matheson. Zacha stolen by Kramers, back to Zacha. Niebauer, back to Hamlin. Puck just bouncing around. Now it's Javy to Eaton Gorelnik. Gorelnik, shot, save, rebound. Gorelnik again with a save. Toila around the back. Feeds Kramers. Kramers back to his point man. Niebauer deflected wide. Kept in by the Griz. Kramers. Niebauer gloved somehow by Vasilevskiy. And now it's Kempe taken out by Toila. Zacha broken up, and Kramers has it. Kramers to Toila. Toila shakes it off. Toila walks it in. Shot is saved, made by Vasilevskiy. Koltan Plant on the draw. Plant wins that faceoff to Hamlin's goal! Javy Hamlin in double overtime, and the Griz are gonna win the series. Holy smokes, Javy just uncorked it. into the top blocker corner, and your Montana Grizzlies have won their way into the second round with a first round sweep of the LA Kings. Oh my goodness, it's time for the handshake line. And oh my goodness, what a third period comeback to make it 3-3 and then to win it in double overtime. Javy Hamlin with the slapper. Oh my goodness, into the bench. Teague had a chance, got deflected wide. And then here's the play. Plant, the face-off. Javy Hamlin. Boom, it's over. We'll catch you on the main menu to go over the playoffs, all the other games, and advance to the second round and see who our opponent is. We'll catch you there. Welcome back, YouTube. We're here. We're on the playoff tree to go over round one. Since the Griz won, we could just sim the rest of the series and set up round number 2. That sweep was huge. Gave the Griz a lot of extra rest. All right, so looking at it, in the East, we had Toronto beating Montreal 4-2. Buffalo advanced over Ottawa 4-2. And then Columbus lost to Florida 4-2. And New Jersey and Carolina actually went the full 7 games, and Carolina came out on top. So it's going to be Toronto and Buffalo, Florida and Carolina in the East. In the West, Colorado wins 4-1 over the Vancouver Canucks. Dallas 4-1 over Edmonton to set up a Colorado-Dallas matchup. And then Vegas took out Nashville in 7 games, so Montana will get the Vegas Golden Knights. Coming up here in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs here in year number 5. That will be exciting next week, so make sure to tune in for the Max Be a Pro as he continues his journey with the Jets and the Griz franchise mode, advancing to round 2, and we'll play a series against the Vegas Golden Knights, where they will be the road team. So yeah, we'll have to go on the road first for that one, and we'll see how that goes. But hey, round 2 is round 2. That's the farthest we made it in year 2 when we made the playoffs randomly, which was amazing. But we got to round number 2, so let's see if we can do better than that here in year 5 and make it to the conference finals. That all is coming up in the next one. For anyone who got this far, please leave the word advanced in the comments below, so I will know you made it this far. Alrighty, that's going to do it. We'll catch you in the next one. Go Griz, and peace.